How to pass the Capstone exam. Hi, welcome to Kaplan and myself, Mark Baines. I'm the lead lecturer here at Kaplan Financial, not only teaching QP Module 12, but of course here for the final Capstone level also. I'm the #1 preferred lecturer for all the Big Four clients. I've taught many prize winners over the many years here at Kaplan, and I've taught many students. But what I want to do on this actual passing the Capstone exam is talk a little bit about my course and how I get my students all passed through this Capstone exam. First of all, let's start with some knowledge. I want to talk about application and then the importance of revision, especially on the pre-seen case scenario. Let's first of all start with the knowledge. So if we look here, these are our Capstone exams, and before we had Capstone, we used to have here the final exam, and that made up 25% of Module 11, 13, 14 and 12. And then at the end of December 2021, that changed with the Capstone, and now you can see Module 12. There is a big emphasis here on the Module 12 topic areas. So in the Capstone, we have 9 important syllabus areas, and you can see very popular in the Capstone exam here are the strategic areas. For instance, topic 2, formulating business decisions. These are the marks that they've allocated in the actual exams. The Capstone exam is actually out of 80 marks. Implement business solutions, topic 3, you can see here, these are also quite popular as well. And then things like raising finance, that's quite popular in the Capstone exam also. So on my course, and it's only on my course, do you get my set of notes. They are over 300 pages, and they are exactly the same notes that the Big Four get as well. So I divide up the syllabus areas, those 9, into these 9 topic areas, and then I use things like mind maps here to link the areas, and then we then start getting into detail here, gaining the knowledge. So look, here you can see, for instance, we've got topic 2, formulate business decisions, and then we start getting into detail into things such as mergers and acquisitions. Or, for instance, here in topic 3, you can see this is implement business solutions. We've got things like recruitment, selection. There's lots of HRM areas. We go through in a very organized topic by topic manner. What's very important is practicing questions. So what we get here is lots of application during the actual course. I've got lots of questions and course practice here. Of course, all the Capstone questions are included, but I also include here some final exam questions where I think they're important, maybe some QP Module 12 questions, and maybe even some ACCA questions. Here you can see, here's a past exam question from December 2022. So here was where we had the pre-seen 5 days before the actual exam. I've put in here the important parts from the pre-seen. Then on exam day, you get these written questions. And then during the course, I show you guys how to score the marks, how to pass, and how to win those top Capstone prize-winning awards. What I use is lots of application and exam techniques, such as analyze, design, and implement. Then we go through the course, nearer exam time, very important here, we have some final revision. What I produce is a final review video. So what we have just 5 days before the actual exam, we get the pre-seen materials here. Here, for example, is the pre-seen materials you can see from the December 2023 exam. What I then do is I then have a read through, and I think, what do I think could be in the actual exam on the exam day? And then what I produce is this final review video. So look, here you can see I'm going back to my set of notes here, and what I'm thinking about is upstream supply chain management. This, I think, is going to be important for this actual exam, and especially this part here, expanding the range of geographic suppliers to reduce reliance risks. What's this about? Well, during COVID, lots of international global companies found problems of relying only on China. So this is what's known as a China plus one strategy, maybe moving some production to places like India or Thailand. And what I went through during this actual review video is what's good about doing this, what the advantages, of the China plus one strategy. The disadvantages, I also thought what was important here is things like mergers and acquisitions, especially the four main steps, things such as choosing a target company. Also, I thought finance was important, so I went back to topic 5, highlight students what I think, again, is going to be important for the types and sources of finance. And then it mentioned in the pre-scene about building a new security centre. So I thought, let's start considering the technology perspectives here. Finally, HRM, a popular area, topic 3 you saw earlier, things like recruitment and selection. Then on exam day, here was the exam questions. Remember, the Capstone exam is 80 marks in total. So here we've got question 1. Look, they was asking us about the technological issues to do with the security centre. Here we had recruitment and selection, about recruitment costs and new recruits, and then thinking about other factors. This is all about recruitment and selection. Here was that China plus one strategy that I mentioned earlier in the video. What's good and bad about it, moving to places such as maybe Vietnam or India. And then we had here a question about financing options and a small question here on taxation. So from my final revision review video here, this you can see is just over an hour and a half here. I was giving students lots and lots of tuition as to what could be in the actual exam. Here's what my students say about my course. First of all, Mark is the true market leader. The notes, very important before the actual exam to get the knowledge and practice. Length of notes is good. The lecturer, the course note structure, like I say, we go through topic by topic in a very, very organized way. You only get my notes if you come on my course. Like I mentioned earlier, the Big Four get the same set of notes as well. Very exam focused, detailed. Mark's courses are the best, very knowledgeable with detailed notes. If you want to contact Kaplan here, we have a telephone number here, or if you want to come down to our main campus here, it's a couple of minutes walk from Causeway Bay. Last thing for me to say is thanks for listening and hope to see you guys on the course soon. Thank you.